Yo, what's up? Ja here. Today's video I'll be showing you how to sound like the rapper YEAT in 2023 while using FL Studio 21. I created a custom preset and song that you can use for completely free that adds that signature YEAT vibe to your tracks. YEAT's rap style is all about unique vocal delivery, smooth melodies, and hard-hitting bars. Now enough wasting your time, let's get straight into the video. Usually what I do first is go on YouTube and find a YEAT type beat, or if not, if you have a producer, let him send you beats, and yeah, we'll be done with this step. Alright, so once you found your beat and everything, make sure that it's free and how much it costs, because later on, if your song does well, they can up the price on you. Secondly, I would see if they have a BPM or a key. If they don't, go check their BeatStars and see if it's located there. If not, go to TuneBat. It's a online converter for songs. It tells you the BPM and key for free. Once you got all those, make sure to download the beat from YouTube from a MP3 online converter. Alright, so once you have it downloaded, you just want to drag it to your FL. Once you got it to your FL and everything, I would just trim the little beginning right here because they like to do that and just get rid of that empty space. And yeah, you just do that with everything. You're wondering how to record. Usually what I would do is go to an empty track with nothing on it and just go click on none right here and go to N1 and it'll record live. So I would go into the beat and everything and record live. So yeah, let's just see if I could cook up something. Yeah. Okay. Huh. Yeah. Alright, so I finished the song. It was pretty easy. I just kind of knitted things up and everything, renamed the track name, deleted some that didn't need to be in the project. So yeah, I'm going to show you what I recorded. And this is completely raw at first. This is not with the preset. So actually, before I started, let me just turn off the beat so you can actually hear what I say.
Yeah, okay, little bitch. Okay, little bitch. Ride with the SIT, little bitch, and I put your ass on the T. Don't go for a little bitch, and I got me a freak shit. Use all the T. I be chillin' right now, and I'm chillin' my seat, little bitch, I'm geek. I be poppin' the A, so hold this shit just for the week. Just keep it going, little bitch, and I might have to keep me an AR right in my bag. Talking that shit on the motherfucking net on Snap. Come bring it back. I'm on my way to a big ass crib where I stay at. You not like that. Too many hoes and they blow on my phone up. Like, bitch, where's the
So yeah, that's what it sounds like raw. Now I'm gonna show you what it sounds like with the presets on.
Yeah, okay, little bitch. Okay, little bitch. Ride with the SIT, little bitch, and put your ass on the T. Don't go for a little bitch, and I got me a freak shit. Use all the T. I be chillin' right now, and I'm chillin' my seat, little bitch, I'm geek. I be poppin' the A, so hold this shit, it just for the week. Just keep it going, little bitch, and I might have to keep me an AR right in my bag. Talking that shit on the motherfucking net on Snap. Come bring it back. I'm on my way to a big ass crib where I stay at. You not like that. Too many hoes, so they blow on my phone up. Like, bitch, where's the
Again, this shit is completely free. I gotcha. And yeah, this is not bad for something I cooked up for like less than an hour. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you how I made the preset. So first things first, I added a virtual mix rack. And it's just a virtual amp for your microphone before you plug it into the interface, which I kind of found out by waves and mix producers and all that. So yeah. We just loaded up the FGN and also the FG116 and also the microphone of FG49. Those three is deadly. Like, I love it. So secondly, I added a vocal writer. It's just a thing that levels out your vocals. If you were far away or near it, it would still level it out. That's a little cool little thing. And third, I added a AUTOTUNE Pro, and it's at root tune speed at 3, no humanized, but if you want to, go ahead, it doesn't matter. And I put it to classic instead of modern. So yeah, and the Ja main recording preset. So this is only the three things that I have. It's looped into the main chain. So what the main chain is a Studio Rack stereo, and what Studio Rack is just more of these slots that you literally see right here. So once you have it here, first things first, I have is an NS1 suppressor. So it's just a noise suppressor that kind of gets rid of the background noise. And the sweet spot for me is around 29.9. It just hits. So yeah. Secondly, I added a REQ. I just EQ'd and leveled out some of the EQs that were bad and some of them were good. So yeah. And nextly, I just added a de-esser, and I obviously de-essed some of the S's and some of the frequencies I also didn't want being in. And I also added a DBX 160, and this just is another compressor slash limiter. I fuck with this very heavily. This is very underrated. And thirdly, I have a MPI 550B equalizer, and it just, again, equalizing and everything. Next, we have a RVox, and it just kind of gated out some noise again. Also comped it out to be a little bit louder. And gain, I just turned it down just a little bit so it wouldn't be too loud, but it would hit just right. And then now I added another de-esser just to put some of the frequencies down to where I like it, and yeah. And then I added a parallel split, which does a lot, not gonna lie. So the first parallel split that I have is just reverb, so I added reverb, and here's the settings for this. Secondly, I added some delay, so it's a 1/4 delay, so I added a delay right here from Waves. Very good, very underrated. So yeah, here's the settings for that. And nextly, I added a R compressor. So here's the settings for that. And then now I added the main thing that literally adds so much crisp to your fucking track. It's a P comp. So this is literally a CLA 76. It just levels out and compresses your fucking voice. Very fucking good. Secondly, I added a PuTech. It's very good as well. It does the same thing. Levels out, does everything. Really nice. And then now I added a high voice, which you could use, but in the song I didn't. So yeah, it's very nice. And also I added a doubler, which the doubler adds it like a little chorus to your voice, like a doubler. Like just imagine you're hearing your main voice and you're hearing other voices kind of pile up and making your vocal warm. That's just pretty much it. So yeah, that's just how I made the preset. And with the parallel split, I added these little noggins so I can turn up how high and low I can turn each of these are. So yeah, now the Ad-lib recording chain, it's the same thing as my other recording chain, and the Ad-lib chain, it's very similar, literally similar as fuck. The only thing I did was just turn it down a little bit, added a little high voice, added a fuck ton of reverb, and yeah, I believe I added the radio into the EQ. It's just a little preset in here. Go to artist, go to Elio Debets or some shit, and it's just radio, and that shit hit. So yeah, you got that for the Ad-lib chain. And for the beat mix, it's another studio rack, and it's just very easy. So this is a SSL channel I added here. Here are the settings for that, and I added an NSL channel, which is just very underrated. I just turn this up and down, and it gets louder. So yeah, so hot, basically what it does is just adds more bass, and it just plays very louder. Push brings it down, so if it's like clipping and it's too high, it would literally push it down to like a lower, like, you know, just lower it down. And low cut is basically like, you hear those like over edits where some parts get high, some parts get low, and it's like meant for like the beat drop or something like that. So look, I'm gonna just show you or let you hear it. So look, I'm gonna turn low cut all the way up.
Attention, flight 605 to Tokyo is ready for departure.
So yeah, that's pretty much what it does. And also with high cut, here it is.
Attention, flight 605 to Tokyo is ready for departure.
So yeah, that's pretty much what it does. And yeah, and for the master, I have a studio rack as well, and it has a CLA 2A. Here are the settings for that. So I added a F6 RTA, just another EQing and just doing a lot of bassing, cut off a little bit of mids, and yeah. Now I added another one, just does the same thing kind of, and I added a L1 limiter just to limit things. So yeah, and it also has an S1 imager, so it kind of has room and sounds like it's not crowded. So yeah, so here are the settings for that. And yeah, I also added a Vox recorder, so if you're recording on with no latency, with that low latency, I know some people that record and it doesn't pick up on their system. So this is a plugin that when you record on low latency, it picks up audio. So like if you're streaming, discording, or anything like that, it will pick it up. So yeah, here are the settings to make the sound on your system. And yeah, that's how you sound like YEAT in 2023.
Attention, flight
Yeah.